All right, we on.
Shit.
BTS.
Yeah, we're back, guys. Countdown, the Game Podcast. We didn't get no fucking countdown today, Barros.
Hey,
but
he did the baby. He did the baby way.
He did. Fuck it. We on, motherfuckers. All right, guys. So we're here with Ms.RestrictedKj, also known as KJ.
What's up,
girl? What you on to? You
been
that
busy.
Backwoods, huh?
Yeah, shout out to the homie THC Martin in the cut.
Somebody rolled it over there.
Yeah.
Shit, I'm assuming it was rolled good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out to Cam too, he in the cuts. Thank y'all for coming as well, supporting me.
All right, guys. So we're here, Killing the Game Podcast. We're here with Ms.RestrictedKj, trying to get some questions, trying to get some answers, trying to give some of the fans what they maybe want to hear, what they don't. We don't give a fuck. You already know. We don't care about the comments. We don't care about the likes. We just care about the subscriptions.
Just watch it.
All right, guys. We just care that you fucking watch this shit.
Yeah, as long as they're hating.
Yeah, we love the haters.
Hit the button.
Yeah, if you ain't hating, if you don't got no haters, you need to get some. Because that just means you ain't doing nothing right.
That's crazy.
You know, you gotta hit them where it hurts. All right, KJ, Ms.RestrictedKj. So, I don't know. You want to just jump into this? First of all, let's get the weekend out of the way. You got a good weekend?
Yeah.
It's a Monday, so we gotta get this weekend out of the way.
Yeah.
You say that you just came from a little show or something like that, right? You performed this weekend?
This weekend I did a Minority Streetwear show at the skate park. So shout out Minority Streetwear.
Nice.
They did a like a community skate.
Sick. They got like drops and shit.
Huh?
They got like drops, like merch.
Oh yeah. They have a bunch of merch and like a bunch of shit that they do.
Yeah. Dope.
They throw a bunch of shows for artists locally.
Nice.
They even go out to the milk rooms that are not local.
Shit.
So
that's it.
So they're really supportive of everything in the community and stuff like that. That's some of the stuff that we want to jump into and get to know and get to hear what you see out in the scenes. So what about Saturday? What'd you get to do on Saturday? Was that Saturday or Sunday?
Yeah, that was Saturday.
And
then Sunday, shout out to No Label Tour. They threw They threw a Ralphie the Plug and
dope.
Nice.
Draco the Ruler. Long live Draco the Ruler.
Yeah, word.
Concert. I went with Martin and his homies.
Oh,
nice.
you went to that? Oh,
yeah.
that's sick. Yeah, I see that on No Jumper.
Long
I plan on hopping on the one in Vegas.
That's hard.
I plan on hopping on the show in Vegas.
Dope.
They're gonna do one in Vegas, so I'm gonna go over there and do one.
Who's that? Who's this?
Nice.
The same people.
Oh,
the same people that
Yeah, the Sync team.
Dope.
Nice.
That's sick. That's really sick.
That's good. So how they treat you? How is that scene on that side of the?
No, I haven't worked with them or anything like that, but
I mean, like hanging out with them and see what they do. Like,
you just link up and go fucking.
I just went to their show. We bought tickets and we went and we went to go enjoy ourselves.
Nice.
Yeah. Dope.
All right. So I think one of the questions that I wanted to start off with was how old are you? For the people to know right now.
I'm 19. I have my medical card.
She has her medical card, guys.
Everything's good.
But you know what I said in the beginning? That we don't give a fuck.
You're gonna have to blur the fucking blur.
We're gonna have to blur the fucking
blur my face.
Yes. She's smoking that for the cataracts.
Yeah, no, that's hilarious.
It's hemp, yeah.
Yeah, it's just like that. It's not even rolled. It's like how you get it. Shit.
So how old were you when you got into the scene, and what was the influences that you might have gotten? Either if you have them as role models now, or what influenced your mind, or what got your gears going on you thinking about what you were gonna get into as of like now?
So 2018, I started writing when I was going back and forth from behavioral facilities and detention centers, and I actually started writing poems and like different things like that, because they would have they would give us, during groups, they would give us templates to do like an I am poem, or like a I am, like a template for us to do those type of shits. And so I started writing instead of like rapping. And I didn't ever think I was gonna get into music. Instead of rapping, I was doing writing, and I actually have a book written, a 20 chapter book written, but it's
nice.
It's not published because I was writing it
while I was in those
facility, so it's just in journal format right now.
It's a book. That's dope.
Nice.
So you it's already ready to put out, or
No, hell no. I need to go in and rewrite it and everything.
You got the rough a little bit like that.
You got
like
the rough
a
draft.
little bit more
That's
over
what's
there, that way, just because the camera like that, Doug, or what? Oh, okay.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that. You get. Yeah, there.
My bad, I keep moving.
In the middle.
No, I was just looking at him,
Technical,
but
you put the little
he's,
bleep.
he's a little nervous and stuff, so he doesn't like to tell us stuff. So we gotta read his mind. So you were saying?
hey, so when did you start rapping?
This year,
You said,
actually, yeah.
oh,
So
not too long ago, you just started.
This year,
Nice.
I dropped my first ever my first ever single, which was the Tupac "Picture Me Rolling" remix. Yeah.
Okay.
That's
Is it the one that I put
jam.
on Instagram?
Yeah,
or
I got a story to tell.
that's
Yeah.
right.
I don't know why. I don't know why that one just. That one.
So you know every word to "Picture Me Rolling." You got
Yeah,
to.
I know every word to all my songs.
Yeah.
You got
I'm a
to-
writer, so I
yeah.
put a lot of thought and like time into that shit. I even tell
dope.
like for new shows, when people want to like make a new song for a show, I say tell me in advance. Like you have to tell me because you have to give me that time to remember
That's
and
dope.
play that shit over and over and over.
That's dope. You take it serious. You don't just show up and
you
no,
wanna be
and I want to
prepared
go
for
with
whatever
different
that's
songs. I
professional.
try to go with different
Yeah.
songs every
Dope,
time, especially
dope.
here in Oxnard, because it's the same people sometimes,
Yeah.
same faces, same places, and
Yeah.
everything. You want to come with something different every
You
Word.
want to
time.
give them a different show every time they come
Yeah.
and see you.
That's cool.
Nice.
That's really cool.
That's
That's
good.
really cool.
That's good
Especially
that
at
you think-
19. I wasn't thinking
Yes.
that deep about shit at
Yeah.
19. You know what I mean?
Well,
Yeah, that's
So
what I was
that's
gonna
cool.
say.
like-
That you think about the people that go and
Yeah.
see you. It makes a
Yeah.
big impact in people that go and buy your tickets, that pay the
Yeah.
entrance, that pay for the drinks, and they're just having a good time there. I mean, I've gone to places like that. And, you know, it makes the viewers and everybody that go to see
Appreciate
you.
it,
They
right.
Especially when
appreciate
you're working
what
with the
you're
same
doing, you
people
know?
as
Yeah.
well. Like they
Also that.
want you to bring
Also that.
different energy,
Yeah.
different every
Yeah,
every
that's a fact.
time, but
Nice.
good energy.
Yeah.
So it's like every song I put out, it's good energy, but it's gonna be different because
Cool.
it's different songs. You know, different
Respect
people
that.
on it or
Yeah.
different genres. I just came out with a country song. So
That
like,
was
yeah. So
I
like,
repeat that.
We're gonna
He
hop
told me,
into that a
yeah,
little
was
bit
cool.
further on. Try to get the backstory to that because that sounded different.
Yeah.
It sounded
Yeah,
different.
that
Not like
was.
something that I would want to like put myself into because I'm not a fucking artist. First of
Yeah.
all, I don't fucking sing. But I'm saying like it's not something that really caught my ears in the first time. Like if it's something that I look for, but when you listen to it, you're like it's
Yeah.
different
Yeah.
in a catchy way.
I was just
Yeah.
tripping how
It is.
different it
I
was,
want
so I
to
peeped because
push
of
it
that.
on
Yes.
TikTok
that was
because there's
hard.
no cuss words. It's like
That's
a
dope.
kid's
Yeah.
song. I
That's
want to
dope.
do
That's great.
kids like doing a challenge to it, like how
Yeah,
fast you
yeah.
could hop on a horse or how fast you could
That's
saddle
cool.
a horse or something like that.
Okay.
Because there's like
That's how you
parts
get
in
that.
there where it says lock up the fence or take your horses to town or some things like that.
Yeah.
Like you can easily
Okay,
make a
okay.
challenge out of that.
Yeah, that's
I want
right.
to push it on TikTok, definitely.
This fool like riding horses and shit.
Yes,
we got
I do.
recording horses
Yes, I
and
do.
shit.
This-
He got his own channel with like
Yeah.
a sick ass fucking $60,000 horses and shit on it. That was
it's-
cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
You got the boots and shit for it.
This fool. I got the whole thing.
You got the whole thing.
So what about KJ? What about KJ before this? Let's go back maybe a couple years. You were born and raised in the 805 in Oxnard.
Yeah.
And what is it? How was it growing up? Where'd you grow up? What was it like?
What part of like just
Yeah.
north, south, east,
Right in
west?
front of Pacifica.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, so
Dope,
that area
dope,
in front of
dope.
Pacifica.
Yeah.
I went
Okay.
to
Toppers?
Rolando. Yeah.
Toppers, yeah.
I went to Rolando. I went
Yeah,
to
dope.
RDV.
Dope,
and,
okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
I don't know those places, but yeah.
He's not
Yeah,
from
I'm not
Ox.
from here. I've only been
Okay.
here
Yeah.
7 years.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
He's
what,
from
how was it?
where
Fuck you. Fuck you. Nah, hell nah. For you.
Fuck you.
These motherfuckers bring that. Nah, it's because these motherfuckers, these two fools right here bring this shit every fucking episode. Every episode, they fucking bring this shit up.
I'm from Mexico, dog.
No.
You can clown on me. I was born in
Fuck
Mexico.
that. I don't
dog.
fucking clown on you. I'm from Compton. Okay? So.
It's never on the episode.
Nah,
right?
nah, hell
Right, It's
nah.
always after. or
Nah,
before,
but you
right?
always want to fucking question it
But we
on the
never-
fucking episode. All right? You guys always want to fucking bring it up and make a point. So growing up, it was you and what was it that you were doing at that time? You were just being you, or was there any challenges or anything at all? Or
Yeah. So
just
when
a
I was
regular Oxnard girl?
regular accent girl, what the fuck is
I don't know.
He's not from here.
I'm
He
not
don't
from
even
here.
know.
I don't know.
He has no idea what that even means. Like,
I don't know what you guys do here. That's why I'm asking.
it's
So you were saying?
Trevor, you sound crazy.
I'm trying to
That
get
was
to the
bad
bottom of this.
judgmental. And I'm from I'm
serio?
from Mexico, but I'm from Oxnard. Anyway. You can't just be like,
Nah,
you just
you're
a
not from
regular
Oxnard. This is from
vato.
Mexico. This is from Mexico. If you ask him his story, he was brought into here. He was smuggled in here.
Yeah,
and
it was
everything.
smuggled in this
Yes,
motherfucker.
yes.
But I grew up here, you know what I mean? So like,
he didn't.
You got
He grew
here
up-
in your 20s.
He literally came from Texas. He literally came from Texas. He came from Texas.
Nah,
Fuck that.
I
He
heard like
came from
4
Texas.
different places right
Yeah,
now, so I
moved-
can't
nah,
put nothing
he
past
came from
nobody
Texas.
no more.
You know, I'm like how you are to Oxnard. I was to Texas, man. Like it went as a grown, but I was repping my shit. You know, I got down for fools hating on Oxnard.
I don't rep anything because
Oh, you from Cali?
I've been everywhere.
Oh, I hate all Cali motherfuckers. Though. I got hit up like that like multiple times. That's
God
crazy.
damn.
They hate Cali foods.
Sheesh.
Not everybody, but they do. Yeah.
So,
I had to put
so
up
we
with
were
mine.
talking about your childhood. We were what was
We were
that?
talking about your childhood. That got deep.
Something
He
around
turned
that.
into fucking Murray and shit. Mario.
Tell us your traumas.
Oh my God, I'm
So what was it? What was it like? What was it like, KJ years ago?
KJ years ago.
How'd you grow up?
RDV way. You went to RDV, Rio Lindo.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, because I went to Rio Mesa, so I guess that's the north side. But I grew up in Rose Park, right? So like, you were more in like the Rio. You kicked it over there more, or you were just a homebody, like posted at the house.
No, for some point, like, I was just a homebody,
Yeah,
and I don't
yeah.
even know nobody. I didn't
Word.
really. And then when I got to high school, I was getting into a lot more fights.
Yeah.
So I was just
Yeah.
angry. I was an angry
Yeah.
person. I was a sad person.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
would take it out on other people.
Dope. Oh, okay.
And,
Hey,
he said
that's
dope.
big.
It's
Yeah,
always
that's
big.
big. Yeah, that's
Yeah, I
big
take
to
it out
take.
on other people. I started selling at school and doing other things, and I started using. I was drinking and mixing pills and doing
Oh,
coke
shit.
and doing other things like meth and just
Partying and
different
shit.
things, you know. And
Yeah,
I turned. It was just into a bad road.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
And I started partying and stuff, and that's how I like got into all of that, you know,
Yeah,
partying.
yeah, for sure, for sure.
And so I moved when I was 17 to Vegas. I started doing event promoting over there and modeling.
Right.
And then it just got dangerous. The events got dangerous. People were dying
Serio?
at the events,
Word.
like in front of me. And they just was like things that should not happen were
Yeah.
happening.
At an event.
Yeah,
Was that
like
like
at
something
grand
that
events and
an
at
eye opener
clubs
and stuff like that?
Hell yeah, yeah, and it was like older people too,
Yeah.
and it wasn't always just people my age, because I moved out there when I was 17.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
not too long ago.
Yeah, so I already knew people out there that would get me into clubs to
Yeah.
like promote and like host and stuff,
Yeah.
and to have gigs to model.
Yeah.
And so when I moved out of there, I moved to Florida, and life there was good. I had a job at a senior living center,
Yeah.
and but my at home life, it wasn't all too good, but that didn't like stop me from going to work and doing what I had to do. But
Yeah.
recently I had moved back because my grandma had passed away here in
Oh,
California.
sorry. Yeah. Stuff.
And
Sorry
so
about that.
I came to just stack up here, take care of my little brothers, my moms, and my whole family's here. So I told them I would never come back because
Yeah.
it was just like a root of evil for me. I didn't like.
It was just basically where the bad started, and you
Yeah.
just didn't want to come back to see what it was.
Yeah, and it
Oh,
wasn't.
okay.
I obviously, from everything, from moving and just even though I'm not even that old, I'm barely 19, maturing, because I've matured a lot. I don't use, I don't, you know,
That's sick. Yeah, that's good.
I'm on a different level than I was before.
That's good. That's good.
And so
that's super dope.
It's just realization of everything, that it wasn't Oxnard, it was me making those decisions. It was the people I was around. Yeah. And it wasn't even the people I was around, it was the people I was choosing to be around. My decisions and my choices. Times. Exactly.
I mean, you know what they say, it's usually not, it can never be the place, because there's always danger and there's always drug everywhere. For sure. You can never blame one place. You can never say, nah, I don't want to live in Vegas because there's a lot of addicts out there. I mean, have you seen it here? Have you seen it in LA? Have you seen it in Arizona? I mean, there's addicts everywhere. You know? There's not one thing that you could just pin it on, you know? But it's always best to know your wrongs and know that you what you chose was wrong, so it's like fixing it makes you a bigger and better person, and that's just what I think. And you came out of that, and you're a bigger person for that, and that's really good. I mean, what you're doing now is even phenomenal. I mean, talking about a year, like that's cool. Less than 2 years, it's phenomenal. I mean, to me, I mean, you know, that's a big.
I'm 30, and I just barely stopped getting fucked up. I barely figured it out, bro. And it's not even for sure yet, you know what I mean?
This one got a fucked up back in there.
Yeah,
that's what made him want to stop.
Some dude said that something at work just heard, right? And then he's like, man, I had a dream and you were in it. And he said that I was all red, and I was like, it's demon time, motherfucker.
Oh, my God. Damn, when you let all those demons out.
I was like, dog, that's what you think of me? That was kind of embarrassing, you know?
That's kind of sad.
Like, he was trying to make it seem like it was cool. I was like, damn, you know what? That's kind of embarrassing.
He's like, I need to chill the fuck out.
Yes. There's at some point, you got to draw a line.
Yeah, you have to. You have to.
So when all this was going on and you came back to Oxnard, what's the next step?
You were in Florida?
There?
You were in
Florida, and then you came back.
I was in Florida.
Florida's crazy, I heard. Hey, how's that party scene? Crazy?
Wow. Did you have alligators and shit in the backyard?
Nah.
No?
I actually never seen an alligator over there. I just wasn't in the midst of it.
That's what's up. Yeah. But I always hear Florida wild and yachts.
I was in Naples. I was in Naples. I was where the old white retired people were.
Oh, okay.
I would take care of them. I worked at a senior living center as a receptionist and a caregiver sometimes.
Nice. So then you came back. What's the story that you continued on from when you came back? Did you see everything the same, or did you see yourself different, or what was it that you seen when you first got back?
Well, it wasn't. I didn't change until before then, actually, because when I was here in Oxnard, I was going back and forth from facilities to Vista Del Mar, to ones in Bakersfield or Chino Hills. They sent me to Devereaux for 7 months. It was in Georgia. So it was a level 6 facility lockdown.
Goddamn, you whipping that motherfucker?
It was a residential. It was a residential.
You don't have to tell me what you did, but goddamn.
You read my mind.
Nah, that's.
I think your life stopped, did it? No.
I think it's cool. I think it's cool how like you're young and you figuring it out at a young age, no matter how whatever you were into, right? Like you seem like you got it going. Like you do the music.
Yeah, I think that's cool that you started in your hands. That's what's good about it.
How you just started a year ago and you're already trying to make something with it. That's pretty dope. And you're already trying different things. Like usually at a year, motherfuckers barely start figuring out how to rap.
I think
you know?
It's crazy how when you know how they say that actions speak louder than words. And I think your actions are speaking for your own words, and it's like whatever you're doing it right, and you're doing it great, obviously, by what you're doing, this weekend, what you did and what you're gonna do later on. And I know you have a show on December 10th coming up and stuff like that, so you got your stuff together.
Shout out to Rings 805 and
Rings 805
Foundation Press 805.
It looks like you got your stuff in your hands, and it's not like you're trying to do something, you're doing it. And because you have it in your hands and you don't let go of it. And you want it. It looks like you want it. And when you want something and you're doing what you're doing towards that, you're basically focused on one thing, and that's what it is. I mean, the devil works in mysterious ways. You know, there's gonna be other streets. There's gonna be other streets that are gonna look good, but if you stay focused on what you're doing, I mean, it's what you're doing. You know. Mm-hmm. So,
what you do this Saturday, wait?
What did I do this? Oh yeah, motherfucker! I was with you. I was right here in the fucking.
I was being good. I was being good.
Yeah, we were all being good.
Yeah, we were.
We were.
We're Cali sober.
And then I was in fucking. And then I was in Chuck E. Cheese on Sunday.
Yeah, I was already fucked up.
Nah, it was alright. This weekend was good. We stayed sober. You know, a couple beers here and there, but we stay sober for that.
Yeah, I stay sober for us.
Nice.
He's like for the majority of the song.
Yes, for majority of the weekend, 80%.
Yeah, you weren't that. You weren't giving up that vibes, fool. What the fuck?
Tuck was giving bad vibes.
Yeah.
This fool fucking took a whole party down. All right, so
he took. Was it you? No,
nah,
just your party. He took your party down.
No, I didn't. Nah, fuck, no, it was Chuck E. Cheese. How can I take that shit down?
Oh no, that Chuck E. Cheese. I didn't mean that.
So you being a female, in this industry that looks like it's obviously kind of dominated by men. How was it then when you were thinking about it, or when you were in the process of you like, oh, maybe I could, write, and that maybe, and you were you like thinking about it? You were like, oh, maybe I could, sing this that I'm writing. What you were thinking then, how is it different to what it's now? Now that you're getting into it, is it easy? Would you think that it was the same as you were thinking about it in the beginning, or is it a little bit tougher being a female trying to get into this industry?
No, I don't think it's. No. I think just like the writing portion, it just got from a non-serious level to a serious level. As for individual, as an artist, and wanting to just doing it in like my room because I was there in my facility, to actually wanting to do it because I want to make a career out of it, or I want to make a pathway out of it. Or it's because that's my only way to speak to people. Yeah, or that's the only way to speak at all.
Yeah, that's hard.
But like, as for being a female and everything, I feel like a lot more people take you in for it. A lot of people hate. It's gonna be the same thing as if you were a male or anything. Everywhere. Yeah. It's going to be
just
the same thing.
Just in a different way, I guess, right?
Yeah, and it's not even just a different way. It's just everywhere,
when we started the podcast,
silence says a lot of things too. Yeah. Silence says a lot of things too, because you'll see motherfuckers supporting all the way until you were nothing, but they stop at a certain point because they feel like it's too much, or maybe you're going past them, anything like that,
Oh shit, I feel that.
Competition. They see you as competition now. And there's no reason for that, because we're all trying to get to the same level. I say this in every podcast.
Damn, that's hard.
You're all trying to get to the same level, and you're all trying to get to the same place, which is the top, but in your own way. Everybody has, even if you're an artist. Yeah. It ain't no competition but yourself.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Nice.
That's cold. Yeah, that's how I feel too.
Good words to other people out there that are listening. Yeah. Subscribe, guys. Yeah. There's more of this good conversation coming out. Fuck you guys. Fuck you haters. Comment on this shit. I don't give a fuck.
That's how I feel about it. I'm not really competitive. I want to be better than everybody for sure. You know what I mean? But like when they do good, like that's what's up. Like I never came from a hating point of view, you know what I mean? Because I think it's dope. I think there's a little bit of money for everybody. I don't think it's not like a limited amount. I don't think it's, like you said, it's not a competition career-wise, right? Because people are going to fuck with you, they're going to fuck with you, right? And then everybody, if they choose somebody else, then that's their style, right? But
I don't want to be you, and you can never be me.
You see, the way I think about it is that
that's the best way to look at it.
The way I think about it is that nobody's trying to be better than you.
Yeah,
I am. When you think of me, I want you to believe that I'm trying to be better than you.
I believe in that. There isn't, fool. I mean, you're the best that you can be. Yeah. There ain't nobody out here trying to take what you have. No, everybody's out trying to get their own.
Trying to get their own shit. Worried about what the fuck they have to do.
You know the reason why you shouldn't be.
Do you want to be number two?
No, I'm just saying.
I want to be number one.
Yeah, and everybody could be
everybody
number
gotta
one.
feel that way.
Everybody, yes, but everybody could be number one at the same time.
But you don't
it doesn't
gotta
matter
step on
because
somebody.
you
You
don't.
know, that's
Look,
the
the
only
reason
difference.
why you shouldn't, for everybody fucking listening, for all you youngsters out there, some fucking wise words from Bolillo 6'9" Perros. All right.
Let me see. Let me see you spit that shit.
If you stop concentrating on what you're fucking trying to do to mess up somebody's fucking other streak or somebody
that's a
else's
fact.
thing,
That's
you're
right.
fucking up already. Why? Because you're taking the eyes off of your fucking target to fuck somebody else's up. You're already fucking up there.
Yeah.
All right. To
That
all
was
you guys
original.
fucking watching, concentrate on your shit. Do what's best for you.
Yeah,
Do what you
for
want to
sure.
do. Don't care about opinions because at the end of the day, they're all fucking opinions.
Yeah, word.
Everybody's gonna opinionate on what they think, what they don't. But when they give you a negative, it's because they see that a positive is gonna come out of it.
Yeah.
So if you,
Or
how
you're
are
already
you?
doing
How
something
are
right.
you gonna learn if you don't fail? How are you gonna learn if you don't try what you're trying to do? Everybody's gonna say you're gonna fail at something, and when it sounds good, they're even gonna say it's gonna even fail more. All right, all you fucking viewers, subscribe, motherfuckers.
How can you fail when you're being yourself, though?
Yes, all right. Just like I said
Just
the
gotta
other
be
day.
yourself.
Just like I said
Like,
the other
that's
day.
it.
If
That's
you
it.
feed your mind success, you're gonna be successful, motherfuckers. Feed yourself success. Don't be posting all these fucking memes and shit. Do something about them. Don't be buying all this merch. Make your own fucking merch.
It's my merch.
All right? Make your own fucking merch, motherfuckers. We're out here fucking drawing
Fool,
and
you
stenciling
got
and shit.
our money.
Fuck you. All right? That's a brand, motherfucker. That's a brand. All right?
Yeah, that's true.
Yes,
I'm rocking merch.
exactly.
I'm rocking merch. This
Yes.
shit's hard,
Make
though.
your own
This shit's
fucking
hard.
merch. Make
This shit
people want to
runs
buy
out.
your merch. All right? All right. Changing the topic.
Not him trying to
Changing
tap
the
on your
key.
He
money.
got in his bag. The camera went straight to him.
Fuck that. You did hot.
They zoomed in. They zoomed in
into
on
my
homie.
face.
They put the German 2024.
Yes,
They put the-
German elected for mayor of Oxford.
Nah, you go for
Nah, I don't think
president,
so.
homie.
I
You were
don't
born
want to.
here.
I don't want to. That's too much on my back.
Yeah, that's true.
So how did talking about all this, like people and role models and stuff like that? How did your family take it? How did your friends and people that you knew back then? Were there any people that actually thought
That's a
that
good question.
nothing was gonna come out? What about when you left and came back? Did they see you different, or what was the point of view on them?
Well, so when I left and came back, I had seen that a lot of my peoples were in the music scene.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how I really started because I was like, I already
that's
have
what's
shit written from like my
dope.
journals and everything.
That's dope.
Let me go put it out and or like put it on a track, you know?
Yeah.
And so I started doing that, and I love the rush of it and everything.
Yeah, dope.
But people that like my family, they thought it was great for me because I wasn't doing shit. Like I was just in bad everything, you know, like
So they
mentally,
supported you?
physically,
They
everything.
supported
They
you?
were
Hell yeah.
supportive with the fact that you had something to
That's
do
sick.
and you were focused on
Yeah.
something.
Yeah, at
It was-
first
That's
I would be at
dope.
the studio like 3 in the morning, and my mom was like, "What the fuck are you doing? Like,
Yeah.
are you doing the same thing you've been doing?" And so at first it was like a trusting thing that I, you know, like I really had to send her pictures that I was there, you know, or like I had to send her my track. I wanted to send her my tracks. Sometimes I would just send her tracks like out of nowhere because like I would like show her this is really what I'm doing. And so she would start bumping my shit. She would pull up to wherever I was
That's
bumping
great.
my
Mom's
shit.
bumping
How
the
did
shit?
it make you
That's
feel
great.
when you first sent her that first
That's
thing?
sick.
What was it, like a voice or a
at
track
first
or something?
At first, shout out to True Goonie because I was actually in Florida when I first got in my first ever studio.
Oh, nice.
I always said it was Record X, but like since it was just such a small like experience there, but it was still first experience.
That's sick.
So so True Goonie, he got me into the studio in Florida next to my crib there, and it was a Dear Mom and Dad song. It's not even out. It's going on the EP that's dropping next year on March 10th.
You drop an EP?
No, I'm gonna drop one next year, March 10th. So it's gonna go on there. It's called Dear Mom and Dad.
Oh, that's sick.
So I did recording there, and it was like just a rough draft because I really didn't know what I was doing with the song yet.
Okay.
And so I did it there, and I sent it to her from Florida. And so she sent it to my whole family. It was just a big thing, you know.
Nice.
Yeah, because like
That's
the
super
shit
dope.
I'm speaking in is just like, oh, you would never think I would say any of that stuff about myself or about like my family. Not bad things, but like just my
Do
experience
you feel like
in
you
it.
could free your mind and free yourself and
through
speak
my
what your
music.
feelings are through your music?
Hell yeah.
See, way.
Good. That's good.
There's no
That's
feeling
good.
like freestyling some real
I think they
shit.
could understand you better, and you could relieve yourself better because you're not like physically in front of somebody. I'm assuming.
Yeah.
You're just free. You
And
know,
I'm just in my own space.
Yeah, and then you just let it out and you just send it off, and people listen to it. And I think that's great. That's great. And what you're doing, like I said, it's just phenomenal that you did this in that time period and stuff like that. Is there anything that you would want to tell somebody that was maybe behind your back pushing you now? Is there any like saludos that you want to give? Any shout outs to any certain people specifically in your family here?
Shout out to my mom and dad for
Sick.
Nice.
yeah. Shout out to my little brothers. They keep me going.
Yeah, nice.
That's good.
Shout out to my whole family. I can't even pick out like random people.
That's
you know,
dope.
it's just my whole family. Even though like sometimes I think they're not there for me, or they weren't there for me. It was just because I was an angry person, or I felt like taking it out on other people. You know.
You were just
And
blocking
it's
out
just
people because of
realization
how you
and
were.
maturing
Hell
that,
yeah.
you know, like
Hell
that
yeah.
makes you realize that they were there and they were trying to help you, even though, because being put in those facilities, you feel like you're being sent away and they don't know what to do with you. Yeah, they don't know what to do with you, but it's for your safety as well.
I think when you see it from their point of view or from somebody else,
Exactly,
you see it
yeah.
as like they did it for something better.
Yeah, especially because you're hurting
I
the
think-
people around you physically, mentally,
Yes.
and it got to a point where it was physical. So
Yeah.
I had to be put in it.
I think
You were
now
scrapping in high school and shit, so you could you were throwing that.
Yeah.
she was out
Nah,
here
it
like
happens. That full circle shit is dope. Because people don't come out of it.
Yeah.
You're 19, and it looks like at the very least you're trying, and you've been doing it. So
I think-
I could relate like how you're saying. I didn't do it though, but like how
Yeah.
your parents don't believe you. They think like you're like, how is he gonna be in the studio doing music? He's probably getting all messed up and shit,
Yeah.
right?
What's
And
great
that's
is
cool.
that what's great is that
That's
you
cool you
made a
snapped out of
turn
it.
and you stepped out of it quick.
Yeah.
Thank
And
you.
at the age that you have now,
Word.
it's really crazy how you switched it up real quick,
that's
and
dope.
it's good for music. That that's what music is for. Sometimes soul music and different types of music, it hits you in a
Relatable
different way,
music.
and when it relates to you, it kind of makes you feel different and better, and you see the true reality on what people were trying to do. But because it was coming from somebody's mouth, you kind of felt like it was bad or something. Like, at least I see it sometimes like that. Like sometimes when they criticize or something that I'm doing, just like how he was gonna say it during this podcasting. Like we obviously got critics, we obviously got negatives, and we
Dude, I
obviously
never
got
had a hater.
Like,
And then from day one,
yeah, we didn't even have the
someone
equipment.
started hating.
We didn't even have the equipment, and we were getting haters. But how I think
You were
about
getting
it,
haters.
yeah. Well, I always do. It doesn't really matter. I don't give a fuck.
Nah, but then day one, it was weird
Yes,
because I didn't know the feeling
it's
of it. I'm not
crazy.
gonna lie. I've always been cool with everybody. And then we did the podcast. It was stupid. Like, it wasn't even nothing. Like, we had like 10 people watching. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But then like homies just started hating because we did it.
Yeah.
That shit was nuts. That shit was
Yeah,
nuts.
it's crazy because you know how they say, I really do see that as your age and what you're doing and how you turned it around that short time, because I there is another line that I wanted to say is like that a lot of people spend their 30s wondering what they could have done in their 20s, and then a lot of people spend in their 40s what they could have done on the 30s, but you really turned that around. and you turned it around quick. So you changed it, and I'm assuming that all you see from here is up, right? It's
yeah. There's only one way to go up from rock bottom. Or there's only one way to go from rock bottom, and
I think when you hit rock bottom, it's just that's what it is.
Yeah, that's actually the name of my book, Rock Bottom.
Nice.
Oh, that's hard.
Nice.
Yep. That's cool. For sure.
What a coincidence.
Yo, we'll cop that shit. You came on the podcast, we'll support your stuff.
Yeah.
For sure. Just let us know
you
when we
come
drop
over
it.
whatever time you want, whenever you want to drop stuff and stuff like that.
One. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and
cool.
check that out real quick. Just let us know when it's out, and we'll go ahead and make another episode on what you're dropping next and stuff.
He'll hop on a feature. You'll rap off for it. You want to rap? Come on, for it. You gotta rap.
I'm good.
At least on my shit.
Nah, I'm good.
Just rap. You know what I mean? Who'd you rap about? You got the name.
I'm gonna start putting names on that shit, fool.
He be the game. You know,
I'm gonna start putting names. I'm gonna be name dropping. I'm gonna be dropping dimes on every motherfucker. I'm gonna end up getting shot or thrown with a wrench at work or something.
With the wrench at work.
Yeah, they're gonna catch me with a welding fucking gun or something at work. Fool, I don't know. I'm good.
They're gonna throw holy water.
Yeah. No, I don't think so, fool. I should start burning on that bitch, fool. I'm fucking Lucifer's kid. All right, then. So, yeah. Fuck yeah, fool. You ain't fucking with me. I got times on everybody, fool. Yeah, you don't want to. Yeah, you don't want to ask me.
Demon time.
Yeah, fool.
I don't know if that's demon time.
Yeah.
That's cheeseman time.
Yes, you don't want to know.
This is what they give this for a little notepad at work and shit.
Yeah, I got my notepad and everything.
With numbered 1 through 30.
Yes. I fuck with people's insecurities, so don't fuck with me.
What does he say?
I don't know.
Who are you talking to right now?
I don't know. I'm telling you.
I'm telling you.
Right now. I'm telling you. Lucifer. All right. So, what is in the books next? What's next? What's new for you, and what is your coming up? Because New Year's coming up, Christmas and stuff. So, after that is New Year's. So, what's new? What's new for the New Year's and stuff?
New Year's after this year, I'm gonna be dropping my EP, which is on March 10th. My grandma's passing, and shows from there. You know, there's gonna be different shows booked.
Nice.
As for drops, there's gonna be a lot of music video drops on my birthday. Actually, the Picture Me Rolling, I Got a Story to Tell. That one's dropping. I was supposed to drop it before. Well, actually, I started doing the preview for it before I went to Arkansas, and so I started doing the music video then. But then just time and money as well. I want to put a little bit of money and time into it. So
I think it's good when you put money into what you want, and what it's like basically giving fertilizer to the plants that you're trying to grow. Just like us, we put money into what we're doing now, and
like the chile plant you gave me.
Fuck you.
He gave me a plant.
Bro, I'm
trying.
If he would have killed it, I would have killed his ass. I fucking gave him that plant with love, and this one's. I was like, "Did you plant it already?" It was in a fucking bucket. Did you plant it already?
I didn't have a shot.
Nah, did you fucking plan it already? I was fucking with him a week. I was like, did you fucking plan it already? That fucking plant better not die, motherfucker.
It was tilted to the side and shit.
I didn't want it to die. I just didn't want it to die.
Oh, man.
It was nice. It's giving chilies and everything.
Hey, it's full. It's full of chilies, yeah.
Yeah, it's giving chilies and everything. Yeah.
It doesn't look alive.
You should be grateful, motherfuckers. Doug didn't even get one.
Not a lot of people have just chilies, you know?
Yeah.
I just never grown anything, bro. I was soaking that bitch up, and I had to go on YouTube. How much water do chili plants take? And it said it's supposed to be dry. It's supposed to be dry, bro.
It's
and
was throwing ice cubes on that motherfucker.
I made a little wall so I could fill it with water.
Yeah, that's how it's supposed to be.
No, you're supposed to let that shit moist only.
Oh nah, we do that at home. All my plants are big.
The least water, the hotter the pepper.
Really? Because of the veins.
It's the chemical gets made. See, I went down the rabbit hole, pero. I went down the rabbit hole.
This guy.
Yeah.
So
that's why your chile no pica.
Fuck you. Mine are spicy. So talking about the whole Arkansas thing. So you took out a song and it's like a country / tell us about that.
Yeah. So I got booked in Arkansas. Shout out to Promo Kings. They had seen me at a King Lil G concert on stage, and they hit me up because they asked the event promoter who I was and stuff, and they hit me up and they seen, or they asked me if I performed and stuff, and I said no, it was somebody else, but I do make music. I'm an upcoming artist, and he scoped my stuff, and then he wanted me to be booked in for a CNG concert.
Nice.
So I went over there. I didn't make it to the CNG concert because I had one of my episodes. I have CVS, which I got from like taking pills and drinking and stuff. I fucked up my system.
You don't mind saying what that is? I have no
It's
idea.
convulsive vomit syndrome.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
No shit.
Yeah. At
So
first
just
it was
caught you right
diagnosed.
there before.
Yeah. At first it was diagnosed with cannabinoid hyperemesis syndrome.
Okay.
And they thought it was because I was smoking a lot of weed and
Right.
drinking at the same time and
Yeah.
stuff. But they had ruled it out because when I was admitted to the hospital, I went sober, so obviously it couldn't
You were
have
still
been
doing
cannabis.
that,
Yeah, and it
having
was
those episodes?
Yeah, I was still having episodes.
Yeah,
so
that's crazy.
yeah, so I just have random episodes whenever. And I had an episode at the train station and at the airport. So it was 2 different days that I missed my flight. So I went back and I did a fundraising event for one of the Promo Kings workers that had passed on. Shout out to Happy and Promo King, Shorty Busto, all of them that put that together as well.
Nice.
So and Happy was the one who had passed. So rest in peace.
Yeah, for sure.
And so we did a fundraising event, a funeral fundraising event for them, and I was a headliner for that one. And while I was out there, I was actually staying on their ranch, and so I got inspired by all of that.
Oh,
yeah.
sad, yeah.
And I was
Seeing
getting
everything.
told by different people, you need to fucking make a song, a country song out here. Like, and so RJ.
There wasn't a better setting for it, right?
Exactly.
Nice. Yeah,
and so
cool.
RJ, which is the Promo Kings manager, and the event promoter, he hooked me up with the person who had horses out there.
Yeah.
And I ride horses here out in Somis.
Serio?
So
Okay, dope.
when I went out there, they didn't think I was like anything like
They
that.
were like trying to give you the pinpoints on the.
Yeah.
I
And I was
know
like,
you're
nah, I'll
gonna
saddle
begin
up
you
my own horse.
California.
Yeah, like
you can't pull him like this.
yeah, so I
Yeah.
saddled
You know
up
how to
my
ride
own
a horse,
shit.
right?
Yeah.
Yes.
You know how to
I do.
ride a horse?
Yes, I do.
Yeah,
Yes,
is that it?
bitch. We're
Oh,
talking
shit.
there right now.
bitch.
What the fuck? I know.
You think my fat ass don't know how to ride a fucking horse?
I would figure
My
you.
fat ass
what-
knows
the
how to
whole
ride a
fit.
horse.
Yeah.
Motherfucker, I got the boots for that shit and
What do you have to
everything.
be fat?
Cause I knew you were gonna say something about it. I fucked myself over before you do.
Sorry, I really wasn't gonna say.
No, fuck no.
You're on traumatized.
Yes.
I'm sorry, bro.
I'm shooting before you do.
Dog, I just asked, bro. I don't know how to ride a fucking horse.
Nah, it's cool.
I got on a burro once in Mexico, and I was like, I can't move
I
this
think what's
motherfucker.
crazy about a horse, fool. What's crazy about a horse is that when it connects with you,
Bond.
you don't even
Hold
need
up.
you
Like
don't even
Avatar?
you don't even need the
Oh, God.
rienda, fool.
Yeah, like
you don't even
Avatar?
need the rienda. You could
Serio?
without even the
That's
saddle
dope.
and everything, you could sit on
I
him,
didn't
and
know
if
that shit.
and if you
Yeah.
connect with them, you just tap
That's
him
your
on one
fucking
side
horse.
to go,
Yeah,
and
That's
he
your
goes.
fucking
No
horse.
shit.
Quick,
No shit. Nah, I
it's
didn't know
it's
that.
like you could just like
Yeah.
kick him and he goes straight, and then you don't need anything. You don't need anything.
How do you kick him?
That- on some real shit.
With your heel,
Oh,
you just
is
under
that
their
when they
stomach.
have the shit
Yeah,
on the back?
the espuelas is
yeah.
for something else. Though. The espuelas is for something else.
Okay.
Espuelas is for when you want to make them dance, or when escaramuzas
Yeah, that's
to
what I
make them
used to
know
do.
what you're doing exactly, or like when it's cuando es un caballo que no está domado, when he doesn't know what he's doing, or he's a beginner, or when he's too crazy, you gotta wear those shits because
Because
They're
that's
not
gotta hurt
broken
him.
in.
with a kick, he ain't gonna listen to you. Fuck no, he ain't. That fool gonna bite the shit out of you. Fool.
So you gotta
That fool
you gotta
reach
hurt
back
him.
and take
Yeah,
your boot.
well, I didn't know that. I
Fuck
didn't
yeah,
know.
fool.
Should
That
we
fool
learn
took like
something?
3 fingers on some fool.
Oh,
With
the
one bite.
horses
with one
bite?
With one bite. Fool. Took 3 fingers
And one
off that
kick, that
motherfucker.
shit could kill you.
Hey, one kick. Hey,
Hell
some
yeah.
fool died on the video.
think I'm gonna get on the
with
horse
a
now?
kick to the chest, dead
Fuck
instantly. Instantly to the chest, dead.
Ah, dog, I was
Yeah.
like, damn, that should be cool.
Nah.
I guess I'm not doing
Nah,
it.
fuck no. No, you can do it, but you gotta see the horse first.
I'm good.
And then
man.
you gotta
gonna
like
bite
know
my
what it
ass.
is. Yeah, like who's fuck no fool. There's horses out there that are like bien mansos. Cuando le dicen mansos is because they're like children, fool.
Oh, okay.
They literally just do what you tell
Yeah.
them.
Oh, okay. Like Serafina? Like,
I don't know. I don't know.
Doesn't work at you.
Fuck that fool. Fuck that fool. Yes, it's a dog that's back there. It's hairy and it lets off a lot of hair.
That's such a beautiful dog.
Yes. No, it's
it's
It's because all our friends' dogs always hate him.
It's just a dog.
And this is the first one that tolerates him.
Shout out to Jimmy. Fuck you, Jimmy.
He got beef with one dog.
Jimmy got the green light. Whoever sees Jimmy on the street, fucking shoot that fool.
There was 10 of us, and he went straight for this one.
Nah, you know what? I took it personal when he fucking peed on my speaker.
Hey, Jimmy watches.
He fucking peed on my speaker.
Jimmy watches this shit.
Fuck you, Jimmy. Yeah. Fuck him. Hey, Jonathan, put him on the fucking TV right now. Look at me, you motherfucker.
Have him see it. Look,
Fuck
go to that
you.
way. Look. Talk to Jimmy right now.
Jonathan, Jimmy, you're fucking listening right now. Jonathan, get him and put him on the fucking right now. Jimmy, fuck you. And you're gonna die one of these days. You're gonna have a heart attack. I fucking swear.
Jimmy's gonna fuck you up when he sees you, dog.
He bit the back of my fucking ankle. He bit the back of my ankle when I wasn't looking. I was like, aight. I was like, all right.
Yeah, Jimmy holds grudges, right?
Out of everything in the fucking patio, he pissed on my speaker. He could have peed anywhere in that motherfucking yard. He chose my speaker.
What is it? Wait, what is it?
The fucking harmonica dome, motherfucker. And you fucked that up. Yeah, you fucked that up. No, I'm telling you.
He looked at the speaker. He looked at the speaker and looked you in the eye. Oh,
what's his dog's name?
This is yours?
Jimmy.
Fuck Jimmy, yeah.
Fuck Jimmy.
Stupid ass name, too. This was a Serafino. He's alright. Yeah, he's alright because my kid played with him. My kid played with him, so he's alright. But Jimmy, fuck you. So you were saying that you did the country video and everything? Yeah. Yo, we gotta get back to character, guys. What the fuck's going on? This fool interrupted with the whole fucking horse thing.
Hey, wait, I just asked Peppa and you. I just said, for you not to ride a horse.
Hey, wait, throw me a water if I'm fucking drying out this bitch.
Hey,
give me a water. No, so you were saying like, so what
how many songs you have dropped?
Yeah,
like how many songs you have out?
I have
more or less. I don't know if you know.
I got a story to tell. Yeah. Bounce back. Shout out El Dirty Sucio.
Yeah. Classic name.
That's I'm gonna message him. That's his Instagram, right? The one that you sent me. Okay, yeah, we're gonna talk to you, Sucio.
That's some gamer tag.
Yeah, we're gonna talk to you, Dirty Sucio.
That's
classic.
And then I got Till I Rest. Shout out Dat Boy West.
Okay.
And
So do you have any projects out?
No, I don't have any.
So you just have singles. So you about to drop the first
single? Yeah, about to drop my first project March 10th.
So when you're doing all this, now that you have all this out, what got you ready for that song that you did, the country song and stuff like that? What was? Because I know you were out there and stuff like that.
It was literally a time crunch because I was like, that's my first time being out there. I wanted to do something.
Did you feel different when you were out there? Did you like? Because I seen the video. Some of the video is crazy. I would love to be out there.
Yeah.
That it's open. That's crazy. It's right here.
It's right here. You
everything
see, there is
right
so
here,
country.
Right here,
what you think country would be?
Yeah. Now what's open here? What's open here is fields. You see apio and celery, and it's the same shit.
Over there is farms
you see fucking,
and ranch.
Yeah. No, over there
I literally
it's
seen a ranch fire.
Grass everywhere.
Like a ranch fire. It was in like a.
Yeah. Now it's. I seen the video and I was like, that's what open fucking road means.
Yeah,
when you're on the fucking open road and you're like, I didn't see shit but grass and cows. That's where she did the video. That's how it looked like.
Yeah, dope.
That's what I like. That it's. You know what I want? I wanna like my neighbor not to hear when I fucking shoot. That's how far I went out.
We went shooting. We went shooting on their ranch.
You see right here. If I fart on your fucking yard right now, the neighbor's gonna hear me. That's fucking annoying. That's fucking annoying. If I'm fucking and my wife she can hear the fucking moans and everything. Yeah. That's fucking whack.
Hey,
that's fucking whack.
Hey, like you go back and forth with the neighbors.
He's like, I want to be able to.
I want to be able to fuck on the outside on the fucking porch. On the fucking porch with the cows looking at me, and the fucking neighbors not even see me. That's what I want.
I want to fuck on the hay bale. That's what
I
said.
I don't want people to watch me. I want
I want the fucking cows to see that shit.
That's wicked.
Yes, that shit was fucking crazy. It's open out there. Yes.
What the animals?
It was crazy. They had a safari in the back. of their ranch. So their the event promoter's dad worked at a safari. They had a whole safari. They had zebras in the back. I have videos on my Instagram.
Zebras in the fucking
I have Instagram videos on my. I have a video on my Instagram, and that shit was about to bite me. I turned down my window because we were in his truck. I was driving his truck. We turned on the window, and I went out to like pet it, and it almost bit the fuck out of me.
God,
and I freaking rolled up the window again. Yeah. So they had giraffes,
fucking giraffe.
zebras.
I was about to ask for a fucking giraffe. No mames,
they have everything there.
Yeah.
But they're closing it down because the owners just got old. So like they're closing it down, and
so it's crazy.
What's that food that had the lions?
Oh, fucking that white food. What's his name?
With the one liver.
King Joe or whatever.
Yeah.
Tiger King Joe.
So I think every zoo business works like that in my mind.
Tiger Woods.
What is it? Tiger King?
That's
Nah,
the Tiger
what's
King.
it? Joe Exotics?
Yeah, Joe Exotic.
Hey, Tiger Woods.
Hey, fool, I'm not gonna lie. Fool, Joe Exotics is nothing compared to Mexico, perro.
What do you mean? Joe Exotic to Mexico?
Fools have white tigers out there. They have fucking they have panthers out there, fool. They have.
I don't think that's why the show was crazy.
Panteras and everything. No, because everybody's like,
the tigers in
well,
the show.
yes, the backstory to it, but fuck that bitch. Fool. She doesn't know what she's talking about. If I want to get rid of something, if I want to get rid of somebody, that's the way I'm gonna fucking do it.
With a tiger?
Yeah, just take a Mexico
With his
real
own
quick.
tigers too.
Take a Mexico real
Make
quick.
them
Just
pozole,
fucking throw them in there. Yeah.
Remember the pozolera?
Full la pozolera. Güey. That's a good story. That's a good story. That's a good story for our podcast. Yeah, we should save that one, motherfucker.
Who's
la
that?
pozolera. Fool,
Who the fuck
you didn't
is
hear about
this?
that?
No way. I'm not fucking. No.
No, you just made it up, but it's something though.
You don't know who the pozolera is?
Do you know who the pozolero?
Yeah, the guy.
Yeah, well, his wife did it too.
His wife?
Pozolera, yeah. Yeah, that's a stupid story too.
Mexican shit. Mexican shit.
Story.
Yeah, it's just the food that would kill fools and make them into pozole and shit.
Spark that widow.
Yeah, what's up with that widow with that?
I could. I could take one right now.
Where's that widow?
Yeah, but fucking
Yeah.
So how does
KJ's moving away from a mile away.
how does it feel when you're in a show and you see that people are there because of you? How is that? How did that really did it come as like your first time ever when you did something? Like, was it just quick? Did it hit you, or what were you thinking at that time?
I love the rush of it, and I love seeing that people are actually there for me. And
Like, they literally went to work and worked an hour and went and spent it on the show that you were there. Like, that's
dope.
Like, I don't do that, but if I were to, it's crazy how I said in another podcast that we all out here, we pay what we want and what we do and what we get and everything. We pay it with time. We pay it with life. That's just how it is. Because you dedicated that time to that hour that you dedicated to work what you got paid for. Mm-hmm. So basically you gave your time of life for that fucking piece of check, you know? So it's like when I see it as people performing and like you, and I have other friends and other people that have came on here and other people that are still gonna come here, it's crazy to me how they're up there, and it's like somebody literally went and bought a ticket and are stoked and are telling their people, "Fool, I got my ticket. Did you get your ticket? No, you didn't. Huh? I got my ticket. I'm gonna go see that person." Mm-hmm. Like, that's crazy. That's crazy. What other feelings do you get when you're up there on stage? Like, what's the side of you that you're like, "Fuck, Ms.Restricted's up here in this bitch."
Seeing people's faces or head nodding or crowd interaction, that's the best thing ever.
Dope.
People fucking with your shit.
Yeah.
Just what any artist would want.
Yeah,
people fucking with your shit, and genuinely.
Yeah.
It don't even have to be your own people that you brought.
Word.
People randoms.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's people saying, "Ayo, good shit," like randomly, and
Sick.
wanting to take a picture with you.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Sick.
I'm when I went to open up for OGZ and stuff, I wasn't from Riverside or anything, and people were taking pictures with me and wanted to get my Instagram and stuff, and that shit was cool as fuck. Like,
nice.
You're actually feeling like you're on some type of level.
Yeah.
There's levels to this, but
Yeah.
as an individual and for an upcoming artist, there's not, because you're in the same realm as everybody
Right.
else. They're all just
Right.
trying to get somewhere.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
the top.
Yeah.
So, but it just feels like the love is incredible.
Yeah. Dope. That shit gives you a rush. You
That
get
shit
energy
gives
when
you
you
a
get in
rush.
there. You
Yeah.
probably going deeper, huh? That's what's up.
And it's like it's
That's what's
crazy
up.
because like, especially before, like when you're sending in your songs and stuff, it feels great having a fucking catalog.
Oh,
Nice.
Catalog
yeah,
of
that's
songs.
dope.
And like you're actually going up and presenting those songs, and
Sick.
you see how much energy and life you could put into them, other
Yeah.
than just somebody hearing it. Because it's all about stage presence.
Yeah,
all
yeah,
about
yeah,
what you
yeah.
bring to the eye
Yeah.
as well, not just to the ear.
Yeah, for sure. It's a show. What do you think about the wildest show that you've had, or your favorite show that you've done, and the crowd reaction probably hit you crazy? Damn.
The best show I've probably done
that comes off the top.
was the OGZ show.
Oh yeah, Riverside.
Yeah, the
That's your
Riverside
show,
show.
right?
Shout out to ENAS, the promoter, the
I wanted
label
to go to
tour.
that show.
To
Yeah,
OGZ,
his
I wanted to
wife.
go to that show. Yeah.
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 I respect the curls. Homie got curls too. So I was like,
Yeah,
man.
that shit's crazy.
Yeah, that's dope.
That show went crazy.
Yeah,
I
his
seen
whole
it
vibe.
from fucking Instagrams and shit. I was like, God damn, I
Yeah.
fucking missed it, motherfucker.
I'm not gonna lie. I remember Shoreline because I was in Houston around when they blew up. And I've
Yeah.
always been into like older shit. I've always been into like Nipsey, and then I've been Pimp C. I love Pimp C, UGK. And then when I came back, of course, like YG was like probably the wildest one I'm listening to, right? But when I came back, they had the Shoreline Mafia foods, and that's in the beginning. That shit was ill, food.
Dile que le pases esa madre pa' acá.
They're cold. So that's dope. You got to perform with them and shit.
Damn, that backwoods is smelly like a motherfucker.
Yeah. Why you don't like it?
Nah, it smells like
Yeah.
backwoods.
It smells like backwards.
Backwards.
She's just looking at it. She's just looking at it like, when are you gonna pass it over here?
You gotta toss that shit.
Pa' que la agarres, güey.
Get that shit.
Y drop them.
Did I drop something? There you go.
Shouts to the homie,
What I
even though
drop?
he
I heard
didn't
like I
really
dropped
want to
some.
pass it to me
No, I
because
think
you
he
know I'm
dropped
gonna
something.
finish it. No.
She wanted to finish it. Fuck.
Sheesh. She's like, I want to kill it.
Yeah, man. But that's what's up.
Is there any role models that you have?
Who's your favorite rapper? Like
Yeah.
like that?
Shorty. I like Shorty.
Shorty. Who's
I
Shorty?
like Shorty, but I don't like have any role models for real.
Yeah.
I like Shorty. Shout out to Martin too. I heard the other day that it was his favorite. Like
Yeah,
as of
yeah.
right now, he's like
Yeah.
it changes.
I don't even know who that is.
I mean, either.
Yeah, who is he? All people.
He's an LA rapper, right?
Yeah.
Huh?
Baltimore.
Oh, he's from
Baltimore.
Baltimore. Yeah.
Cool.
We have to look him up on YouTube.
Yeah, dope. That shit.
Crazy.
Shorty.
Is there any crazy stories that you have that have anything to do with like aliens and shit like that? Ghosts? No. I'm just saying you guys.
Hey, fool.
I'm just saying you guys
I
are
didn't know
smoking.
where you were going.
You guys are
Yeah,
smoking.
so-
You guys are smoking. I just want to hear this
Yeah.
shit now.
My house actually has a little girl in it.
God damn. Fuck.
I swear to God, I'm not fucking
Yes,
joking.
I
with
wanna
you.
hear this motherfucker. You guys don't want to hear my
joking.
sister's story.
Get it.
She has a little kid over there.
I'm not fucking with you.
Yeah, get it.
How much time do we have, Doug?
57.
I'll make it quick without the high stops.
What did you say?
Well, 57.
50 hours. We good.
So, this was a story that is always told in my family because, that's how we know there's a little girl in our house. And, my auntie, we used to sleep in the living room. I was sleeping on the couch right here. My auntie was right here. I guess she didn't see me sleeping on the couch right there when she woke up. And when she woke up, she looked behind us because our house has a hallway, and which goes into my mom's room, my little brother's room, it was my older sister's room at the time, and then the bathrooms are here. And so she saw a little girl, which she thought was me, going into the bathroom and the door closing and without the lights off, or it just lights off and everything. And she was calling my name, and she was like, "What the fuck are you doing in there?" Like, and asking like, "Jessica, what are you doing in there?" And and I woke up and I was on the
That's
couch,
crazy.
and she's like, what the fuck are
They
what
thought
the
you were
fuck?"
over there?
Yeah,
Oh,
she was
yeah.
like, and so that's just a story that was always told, that there was a little girl in our house, and it looked like me. And
Were you scared? Like, were you turned the lights on everywhere you went and shit, or you just didn't care?
Like after
no,
that, what was the feel?
I didn't care because I've never
You wanted
seen
to
it.
see
You know,
it?
like yeah, I wanted to see it. My older
Bitch,
brother.
make yourself present, bitch.
Yeah,
Show yourself, bitch.
The house across from the street.
we could smoke
The house
together.
across from the street had an Ouija board under the
hell nah.
under the stairs.
Oh,
And,
serio?
yeah, and they said that they seen a woman at like sometime in the AM.
Yeah.
And standing on their yard.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Fuck that
Yo,
shit.
We had
hey,
priests
that's
come
just
into our
crazy,
house,
fool.
like
Yes.
we had priests come into my house and
Nah, somebody
do
told me
the-
that. Somebody told me a story like that they found a Ouija board and they just
So-
fucking threw it in the fire with the bonfire that they were doing.
Hey, wait,
that shit
here-
started yelling, fool. Like it sounded like somebody was. It sounded like somebody was yelling, fool, and everybody seen that motherfucker burn. Everybody seen it burn. Everybody seen it burn the next day. That shit was on the fucking step of the door. Full, I'm fucking serious, fool. That shit is crazy, bro. That shit, fool, everybody was there. Everybody was in that bitch, fool, looking at that person throwing in the fire, fool. I was like, God damn.
Hey, in Mexico, growing up in Mexico, and when I got here, for years the kids everybody had a Ouija board story. Yo, my brother go give me a Ouija board when it's bad. Hey, you know, let me go. You want to come to the house? Fuck no! Wait, that shit moves.
Nah, hell nah, fool. Hell nah. Hell
Yeah,
nah.
one of the kids waved because he was trying to debunk it.
Yeah.
and
Oh,
he's
he was
like,
trying
man,
to
he's like, man,
overrun.
it's just everybody just moves it on their own. I'm like,
Yeah.
fuck that.
Nah, I ain't gotta try
I'm
to
not
go fucking-
taking a risk with the Ouija
nah,
board.
hell nah, fool. I would never do that shit.
My
but-
aunt said she saw like she was fucking with the Ouija board all night, and then all of a sudden she saw like a white lady floating in the air in the middle of the fucking street.
Fuck no, fool.
You think I'm gonna play that shit?
Nah, hell no, that shit's crazy, fool. The fucking lights, hey, the TV's gonna start flickering with the cameras right now and shit. Motherfuckers se les quita la verga, ahorita se van a
They're
apagar toda la
gonna flutter.
luz.
Jeremy's not gonna show up to work tomorrow and
Fuck
shit.
no, fool. Nah,
Well,
fool.
what
nah.
about your-
me
your-
working?
you
Me
got
working?
one. You
me
got
working in the fucking cemetery? That shit's crazy, bro.
Oh, he has a
Nah,
okay,
me working
spit it.
in the fucking cemetery. That shit's crazy. Did I even tell? Hey, did I tell you guys about the little kid behind the tree and shit? Nah. Hey, that's just crazy. I was
What
cutting
the
the grass. I was cutting the grass, and it's this little section.
bullied by a little
It's this
kid.
little section in the fucking in the cemetery. It's a little section where they call it the angels area, and it's everybody that's under like 16 or 15 years old and under. It could be like months, it could be a year, 2 years, whatever. And it's all the little kids. They're all angels, so they all bury them there. And I was cutting the grass on top of it. And then I just kept going back and forth, and it was
Did you
it
do
was
it all
a
crazy
tractor.
though, like disrespectful, where you like
I
cut
had
into the
to, I
fucking
had
dirt?
to go over the stones,
Yeah.
because I'm doing the whole grass
Yeah.
as level, all of it. I'm not
Yeah.
going around anything except trees.
But were you going
So-
ham on it, like, or were you being
I was
respectful,
going
like, all
normal.
right, let me trim that
no,
shit?
you can't. Fool, I don't want to disrespect no
Yeah,
fucking ghost like
yeah,
that. Fool, I don't give a fuck how old you
That
are.
little
Fool.
kid came out, he's like, hey, motherfucker.
Nah. I had
You
on,
hit my
I
shit
had
out
on
too hard.
I had on headphones,
Yeah.
fool, and it was a tractor mower. It was one of the big
Oh, you
old
were in the car?
nosy
You were in
ones.
you in the carro?
Yeah, the big old ones. So I was like, it had 3
Final
blades and
destination,
everything.
that shit keeps going.
Imagine it was like one of those.
You chipped the gravestone somewhere.
No, I'm
With the
fucking
tractor?
assuming, fool. I don't know, but I was going back and forth, and then I just start hearing giggling, and I was like, "Nah, fuck that. It's a song." I was like, "It's a song. It's a song. It's a song. Fuck it. Don't believe it. It's a fucking song." And then and then the song ended. I was like, "Put another fucking song. Please play, in this motherfucker."
Did you
And I-
replay it to see if you
Fool,
heard the kid
nah,
again?
I hear the fucking laugh again, and
Yeah.
it was between songs,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah,
So I'm
yeah.
like, "Nah, fuck this." Fool, I was, fool, my asshole was
Was
tight.
it at
fool.
night? Was it
My
sun?
asshole was tight, fool.
Was it sun?
Fool, it was day night. It was like, it was full. daytime. I mean daytime. It was daytime. It was daytime. This is how scared I am.
It was daytime.
It was daytime. It was daytime, motherfucker.
Coming at you live.
Fool, it was daytime in this bitch. Fool, it was crazy, fool. And
This one was in Stranger Things.
And then I'm like, fool, keep in mind I had headphones on. And the fucking tractor mower was fucking loud, fool. Fool, I look up and there's a little kid behind the tree going like this. And he goes back in the tree, fool.
What did he do?
I go on the tractor. I go in the tractor and I stop. And I just keep going. And then I'm like passing the tree. I was like, that look, it's somebody.
Nah, I would have left, fool. I would have
that's
left.
somebody's kid. I was like, it looks too real. That's somebody's kid.
Yeah.
And I looked around. There was no cars. I was like, okay, fuck it. Somebody from the office. Their kid is right here. Whatever.
But was it day or night? You said
It was
day night.
day. It was 1 p.m.
Oh,
it was
shit.
1 p.m. And then
You
I
got
fucking,
scared in the daytime?
Fool. And no, but hold on, fool. Hold on. I go on the fucking tractor, fool. No, wait. I go on the tractor, fool. I go and I pass the tree, fool. There ain't no fucking kid.
Oh,
fool.
yeah? And there's no way
There
to
ain't
get
no
out?
fucking kid. No, because you're going back and forth until you finish the whole fucking section.
Yeah.
So I went and I passed the tree. When I had already passed the tree, I hear laughing, fool.
What did it
I
look like?
turned around.
What did that kid look like?
It was a little kid like wearing like khaki pants and like a white shirt with like a long white sleeve shirt, and he had it looked like a little white kid, like tenía el pelo chiquito and everything, like como el Canelo, así como like
Chiquito?
like como like redheaded, you know, like a little kid,
Like Ginger?
yeah, like ginger. And then I go, and then when I turned around, he's in another tree. I'm like, yo. I'm like,
were you smoking?
fuck this. No,
You smoking?
fuck
No, you were
no,
sober.
fool, fuck
So-
no,
He was like,
fool.
I was driving a tractor,
Nah, that
bro.
shit was
Can't
crazy.
smoke
So
on
now
the
my
job.
brother must send him this fucking video. My brother Samuel.
Yeah.
Samuel, we call him Sam. I fool's in Chicago right now, but when he was right here in my mom's house,
Yeah.
that fool would hate it when everybody left the house because he would
Yeah.
stay, fool, and he would start hearing footsteps.
Oh, yeah.
In the hallway. He won't open the door, fool. He wouldn't open the door. And he locked the door because it would open on him, fool. Fool, he went to sleep one time. He woke up y la cruz estaba boca abajo, güey. Fool. Fool, I'm telling you. Nah, I'm gonna fucking call him. We're gonna do a podcast. And I'm gonna call him and we're gonna do a live podcast. We're gonna go on, we're gonna make him a phone call.
Just bring the
He's in
fun.
Chicago. What the fuck am I gonna bring him? Nah, he's not gonna come anytime soon. I'm just gonna call him and we're gonna do the thing on the phone.
See, man.
That shit's crazy. He has a bunch of shit that happened
So
right there in my
hold on,
mom's
how
house.
long after did you live in that place? Somebody got the fuck out.
It was
And
like
they
2
got
years
crosses
ago.
upside
It was
down?
like 2 years
In
ago.
your spot now?
No, in my mom's right here in San Fernando.
Your mom still
and my
lives there?
mom still lives there, and my sister too.
fuck.
But they found out that my sister is a little kid that follows him, fool. Yeah, because they used to live in another apartment, and it's the same kid. Fool, she sees him.
Serious?
She says that she doesn't do anything to him. That he like he flickers the lights here and there. He flickers the lights and he plays with the knob. But she said that the only time that it scared him is when she was going to her car one time by herself, and she went down the stairs in the apartment complex, and then she looked back and he was peeking, and then she made another turn and then he was peeking again. But then when she got into her car, she was in the apartment complex in the parking. She went like this and there was nothing. And she gets in her car and she just fixes the rearview mirror. He was sitting in the back seat, and she just left the car and she got off the car. Fool. She couldn't drive.
That's some Chucky shit.
Yeah.
So anyway,
Yeah.
hey, I used to be
But
terrified.
that's the
of
only
Chucky,
time that
dog.
scared her. That's the only time
Yeah.
that scared her. But other than that, she says that
Yeah.
she hears them. He's walking in her room.
damn.
He opens the door. He turns on the light.
Yeah.
He does like random shit, fool. But that to us, it looks like like we never seen him, but she has. But you know how they say like the devil.
So you
se
think
puede
it's the
hacer el
devil?
niño,
Yeah. ¿En serio?
Se puede hacer el niño, so
Why
he
can't it be a
could
good
be
kid?
nice. No, he could be a good kid,
but you don't know.
but it's the devil. Fool. He
Sad.
could come in different ways.
Yeah.
You know?
What if it's just you believe in ghosts? Yeah, you gotta believe in ghosts.
I
right?
believe in ghosts all the
You
time.
don't believe in ghosts? How the fuck you see?
I
a
said I
little
do.
kid?
I said I believe in ghosts. I believe in ghosts all the time.
I've never seen no shit like in my house, dog, or wild
I've
the
never
fuck out.
seen nothing
But I saw it with my wife though. Like it was like our
He
second
says
date
he
at the
hasn't
beach.
seen shit, but what he's gonna tell you right now that you seen shit.
Yeah,
seen
like
shit.
and
You've been through some
Nah,
shit
watch,
too.
watch.
Yeah.
Nah, I did.
Nah,
I
why?
did.
That shit's crazy.
So I'm at the beach and we're looking at the beach, talking to each other and shit, and then I see like a shadow walk like on the shoreline, right? Like he's coming down the line, and we're like on the little dunes right there in Mandalay. You know, there's like dunes, and then there's flat sand, and then the water, right? So we're on the dunes, and we're seeing everything. And the fucking shadow just starts going inside the sand and popping out. And yo, this is my second day with my wife now, right? So I'm trying to not sound crazy and be like, yo, there's a fucking, you see that shit? So I kept it in. I'm like, yo, I got some good ass weed. Like, I'm probably tripping, I promise you. And then when she said, yo, what's up with that? I was like, let's get the fuck out of here. You got me fucked up. I was like, what did you see? And she's like, you don't see that motherfucker? Get out of there. Get the fuck out of there.
Nah.
He's like, nah,
I
you
didn't even
fucking
want to
crazy.
investigate.
Let's go though.
Fuck that
Yeah.
Nah,
You're
I
like, you
tripped
fucking
out.
crazy. Let's
Nah,
go
I
though.
tripped out because I was so sure I was tripping because that shit was nuts.
I want to do
You know
a
what I
video
mean?
in
But see,
like
she
an
saw it.
abandoned place
You
or
got
like
me
a
fucked
hospital
up.
or
I'm not
something. I
going.
want to
You
do a
got me
video on
fucked
one of
up.
those
Me
shits.
You guys
I
could
don't know
go.
why.
man.
I don't know
I'm
why.
not-
It just I just
You
want to
know
do
it.
it. I know I'm gonna be a
Those
bitch
Those are
and
probably
I'm
one
gonna be
of the
scared.
most scariest things that you could find on TV now. Fuck
Yeah.
all the fucking scary movies. They're not even
Yes,
scary. You know,
nah.
you already know what the fuck is
I'm
gonna
not,
happen.
I'm not even
Yeah,
scared.
But those live
I'm not even
ones that they
scared. I'm
go
just
to
not
the
trying to see
hospital,
something
those
if it
are
does
scary.
come out. You guys are trying to see something that I'm
You know what
not.
I'm scared of? I'm not scared of seeing something. I'm scared of bringing it home. It sticks to you,
I'm
perro.
scared of fucking
It sticks to you.
So why do
bringing
you
it
go?
inside of me.
I don't
What
know.
the
One
fuck?
of these days, I'm gonna end up fucking going to the cemetery,
Getting possessed like y'all dirty
I'm gonna
sucio?
bring
Fuck
dirt from the
no.
cemetery and I'm gonna put it in your fucking mata de chile, fool.
Imagine 1,000 years from now, a dirty sucio is still fucking possessing people.
God damn,
That's
fool, imagine.
nuts, dog. I hope I don't
shit's
stay alive once
crazy.
I die, bro. That would
That
suck.
shit's crazy. What would you say? Hopping back into the conversation, so we could end this with a good little chat, you know, and giving us the little rundown on what's next on your
Yeah,
books
for
and
sure.
stuff. What would you give an advice to somebody that's out there that is a little lost, maybe, or doesn't think that they have what it takes to do what they want to do, and they might be close to what you're doing now? Or maybe somebody that's out there and has a phone and has his pills on the other hand and then the phone in the other and doesn't know what to do. What would be your best advice to that person right now? Or anybody else that's looking like they're like, you know what, I kind of think I could sing. I kind of think I could spit something. But there's too much negative stuff. There's too many negative people around them and telling them that you ain't gonna do that shit. And they're just basically not doing it because of that. What would you tell those people? Any followers that you have? Any people that are gonna see this video because of you, because of your name on it?
Do it for yourself, because nobody finna do it for you. For real. I say
Okay.
that on, like I said, I
Dope.
say that on every podcast, and
Dope.
consistency is key. Not even just
Yep.
for music, but as an individual. Keeping your mental health up, keeping your physical health up,
Yeah.
keeping everything
Physical,
that's pertaining to you as a personal, like,
That
as a
doesn't go for
person,
us.
as a real fucking person,
Yeah.
not just as an artist, because that's on the side. Because if you can't be your own person, if you can't be a healthy person, you cannot be a good artist, a healthy
Yeah.
artist, a artist that works with other people.
Yeah. Dope.
So
That was a good answer. That was
So
really
what
a
do
good
you have
answer.
on the books right now? What's next? What's from here to December 10? Is there anything else that you have around that you might want to throw in this video for people that are going to see it tonight or tomorrow morning?
yeah, so I have a toy drive coming up. I'm actually hosting that with Grigsby. He's also another local artist here.
Nice.
He's from Ventura actually, but still local. And we're partnering up with Project Understanding. We have to get more details locked in. So until then, we're holding off on obviously giving information out about
All
it.
right.
But yeah, December 10th, it's going to be 10 to 4 p.m. Location still needs to be locked in as well.
All right.
Everything like vendors and
Well, I mean, like I said in the beginning, guys, subscribe, follow her
Stay tuned.
Instagram, follow our Instagram. More artists are coming up, more shows, more There's something on the books for some game streaming. There's some other stuff on the books. So
Your food channel.
You want to subscribe to it so you know what shit is coming up. Also, comment anything, comment anything that you guys might want to see next or what we did wrong, even though I don't give a fuck.
I don't want that shit. Don't tell me what the fuck to tell him. You like to be told.
Yeah, I like to be told what's fucking wrong. Fucking tell me what's wrong. Tell me what's wrong so I know what's wrong with you, motherfucker. You spend your fucking time on writing a fucking text on what I'm doing wrong, motherfucker. You must have a lot of time in your fucking hands. Okay,
someone wrote you a text?
Nah, I'm just saying.
You read that shit?
I'm just waiting for that fucking comment. I'm just waiting for that comment, motherfucker. Whoever you are.
That sounds like someone
Listen to me, kids. If you have more than an hour to spare to play video games, that's why your ass is broke. Just fucking saying that right now. Your ass needs to spend less fucking time. Your ass needs to spend less time on the fucking video games and more time fucking playing around with fucking Bitcoin or something. Fucking invest money, do something. Fucking sell on eBay. There's many shit you can fucking do. Fucking, you need to get this bag because if you have enough time in your fucking hands to hate on somebody else, that means your broke ass is just hating, and you need to get your broke ass out of here.
You went on a rant. Is the camera on him? Please tell me the camera.
Buying in fucking Walmart. At fucking Centerport Mall and not even being
Black
able
Friday.
to go.
Black Friday's coming.
Yeah, Black Friday. Fuck you and Black Friday. I don't need no fucking Black Friday deals. I can buy them at fucking regular price.
I can't.
I don't give a fuck.
I can't. Fool, you gonna be all up in the line.
You're telling me you're spending the whole
on TVs.
You're telling me that you're spending the whole. Okay, that one. Yeah, I got a TV. Yeah, you're spending the whole fucking time, the whole year for one day. That's like going through your whole fucking week looking forward to a Saturday. That's fucking boring. If you're fucking spending your Monday and your Tuesday and your Wednesday looking forward for a weekend, that means you have a low mentality. I see every fucking day.
I've seen you at work be like,
fuck you.
It's all right.
Hey, we're not talking about work, motherfucker. We're not talking about work. You know what? I ain't gonna give up. I ain't gonna give up no lines anymore.
He's like, we're not talking about me either.
Yes, no. Fuck that.
It'd be Monday. I show up to work and I'm like, damn, I hope it's Friday already. I haven't even.
God damn, how do you go through life like that?
I'm busy, dog. You know what I mean? Tired,
yeah,
man.
so you're busy. So why would you?
So you like
I
to be
see
at
every
work?
day. Look, for all you fucking viewers that are gonna see this video right now, wake up tomorrow, and then when you wake up, say, "Today's gonna be a great day," and then say, "Thank you, God, for another day." Just say that. That's all you gotta say. Just say that, and fucking comment how your fucking day went. It's gonna go fucking great.
It only
Why?
works
Because
if you subscribe.
You thank God. Yeah, if you're subscribed, that's how it works. Because if you're not subscribed,
fuck you.
if you're not subscribed,
if
you're not subscribed, I'm gonna go and get a Ouija board and I'm gonna ask for all you motherfuckers that are not subscribed.
You're gonna ask for
But
names.
Yes,
You're gonna ask for names.
Who's the one that is not subscribed? All right, you fucking little kid with
It's gonna be
silver
Jimmy.
teeth. And fucking your name is
It's gonna be Jimmy Perro.
yeah, fucking doing silver teeth activities and going to Q Club and shit. All right. All right, guys. So we're gonna end this podcast.
Have you been to Q Club?
Yes, I've been to Q Club. That's a fucking
like, that's
ratchet
my
ass
second
place.
one.
All you fucking
Did you
see,
get an altercation?
all you see outside of Q Club is Nissan Altimas and Toyota Camrys.
Damn.
2001 and under.
When do you go? Do you go?
And under.
What day
with
do
a
you
fucked
go?
up, with either a fucked up headlight or a fucked up rear light,
Yeah.
and all of them have XOXO for the weekend on it. Just fucking saying. All right. Just go to that place. Just go to that place. Just go to that place. And whoever goes to Q Club is because you're buying your Plan B from CVS right there. What is it? Walgreens? I don't fucking know. Because I never buy the Plan B. All right, guys. So we're gonna fucking end this motherfucker.
That shit was down in there deep.
We're gonna end this shit here. I know there's more artists coming up. I know there's more things that we want to do.
Mm-hmm.
There is a cooking show coming up with me. I don't give a fuck if you like my food. I don't give a fuck if you like the food that I'm going
You're
to.
gonna cook?
I'm a cook. I'm a cook.
Yeah.
I'm a cook, and I'm gonna go eat at other places.
Dope.
There is a channel coming up.
Hey,
there is gonna
he
be a
gets down
TikTok
at cooking.
coming up.
Fuck
There's
yeah,
gonna be
he
a
gets
TikTok
down.
coming up. There's gonna be an Instagram separate from this one coming up. But on YouTube, it's gonna be under the fucking same page. So make sure that you're subscribed to this page because the gaming that he's doing and the streaming that he's gonna do on Twitch is gonna be on Twitch, but the one on YouTube is gonna be on the same thing, Killing the Game podcast.
Yeah, for sure.
Subscribe, get us to fucking 100. Because once we hit that 100, once we get to the 100, we're gonna say what we're gonna raffle. So the food.
Oh, yeah, we were gonna
the
raffle some
food,
shit.
The food, the gaming, and the podcast are gonna be in the same fucking channel. So make sure you're subscribed to our channel. Make sure you go and follow Ms.
Hey, that's a
Restricted.
good chance.
All right.
For 100.
Subscribe, or you
Someone's
a
gonna
bitch,
win some
Listen
shit.
to me. Listen to me.
What are you gonna give
Whatever we did this far to get 100, all we gotta do is do it 10 more times so we could get to a fucking 100 to 1,000 people. That's all we gotta do.
Do 100
That's all we gotta do. Yes, I gotta fucking work with it. I'm a little fucking rusty, all right? I'm a little rusty, but I'm still here. Fuck you guys. Yes, I'm trying to do math at the same time that I'm talking. All right, guys. So follow our page. Follow Ms. Restricted.
Yeah.
Fuck
Keep
with
us
me,
posted on what you're doing
Ms.RestrictedKJ,
next.
all
Follow me on
fucking
nowhere.
platforms. We got some new shit coming out. Some
Keep
big
us-
moves coming out.
Keep us
Dope.
posted on what you do next. You know, whenever you
Yeah,
want to
hell
hop
yeah.
on, let us know. Whenever you want to come back, we'll put you on back
Yeah,
on schedule.
yeah.
And just let us know how it's
when
going
you
for
drop,
you. And
hit us up. We'll support
yeah.
for sure. For
Yeah,
sure. For sure.
just let us
Thank
know
you
when you're
guys.
getting the
Yeah,
book,
yeah,
when
yeah.
you're
Having
getting
me
the
on.
book out and everything. And no, thank you
Yeah.
you for coming over, showing love to the page.
Yeah,
and
thank you.
Killing the Game podcast.
Yeah.
Go fuck yourselves.
And we out.
Subscribe, bitch.
Yeah.